What is going on? It is 2018. Happy New Year, everybody. It's been a long time since I posted a video about anything, and I'm super excited about what the year holds. It's actually been 9 months. I've been counting. So it's been 9 months since I really posted a video or did anything like this, but I am back in action, and 2017 for me was all about lessons and really learning, and so I am here. For the ones of you who haven't seen me and kind of been wondering, like, well, why she ain't here? Where she been? She ain't been showing up. Well, I work 2 jobs. So a lot of times when you don't see me, I'm working, or maybe I'm resting because it's just been one heck of a week. But I am here. I am okay. I had to make sure that I was okay mentally and emotionally. So I call 2017 my time of isolation, where I kind of isolated myself from different things to really make sure that I was okay, because if I'm not okay mentally, if I'm not okay emotionally, physically, whatever, nothing else matters. And so for me, for the first time in my life, I learned that it's okay to just stay still. It's okay to just kind of evaluate things and see how things are going instead of pushing, kind of like what we've been taught to do our entire lives. Every time something happened, it's always push. Every time something happened, push. No, I didn't want to push. I didn't need to push. I needed to stay still and really listen to what God was trying to tell me, and really just take a look around and kind of take it all in, like, Lord, what is it that you want me to know? And so that was my focus in 2017. And first and foremost, one of my most valuable lessons that he had to reteach me is that he's the source of my life, and everything else is just a resource. And so that as long as I keep him at the center, then everything else will be okay. And that was something that I really had to relearn in 2017. And so I am so thankful for the revelation that I received from God, who is my source. And I'm just glad to have redeveloped a relationship with him. And I am still working on getting better and better at that every day. But I didn't come to talk about all the revelation that God gave to me in 2017, because I can do that throughout the year. I really came to say this, is that during that time of isolation for me, God showed me some really, really wonderful things. He sent people into my life. He brought people back that had been in my life before, and they did some really great and amazing things for me, knowingly and unknowingly. Some of them knew that they were helping me through struggles, and some of them had no idea. They just called me one day and was like, hey girl, what you been up to, blah 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 blah, and they really blessed me, and they have no idea. By the time the conversation was over, tears were streaming down my face, and I was like, oh my God, thank you for this conversation. But anyway, and so in that time, my bishop, he always says in church, like, you're sitting beside a miracle. And you hear that and you go, okay, yeah, I'm sitting beside a miracle. But in 2017, I learned what that meant, because as I hit a low place in my life and I was trying to really find my foundation, because things were a little rocky there for a moment, I realized what he meant, that each and every one is a miracle in their own regard. Sometimes we look for miracles. We're like, okay, God, just send me a sign and a wonder. No, he don't need to send you a sign and a wonder. You are the sign and wonder. So next time you feel like you want a sign and a wonder, go look in the mirror, because you are the sign and wonder. And that's what these people did for me. They told me stories. They told me some of the things that they had been through, and I couldn't believe some of the stories that I was hearing, and it gave me the strength and the courage, because sometimes I think that we forget how powerful our testimonies are, how powerful it is to tell somebody, hey, I've been where you are. As a matter of fact, I've actually been through this, and this is how I made it out, and helping that person through their struggles, and just encouraging them and understanding that we're all human and we have feelings. Sometimes, and I don't know about any of you, but I was always taught to push it through everything that I went through. I had to push through it. I had to keep going, keep moving, keep doing this. And what it did was it taught me how to block out my emotions, block out my feelings, so I became callous in a sense. And so in 2017, I really had to take the time, because for the first time in my life, I couldn't push. I had to stand still and really take it all in and have my moment, okay? I had to have my moment, but I am in such a better place because I had my moment, because I acknowledged that, hey, my feelings are hurt. Hey, I am disappointed. Hey, I did feel like this and it didn't work out, but it's okay. And I'm still here. I survived, but better yet, I did better than survive. And so what I came to tell you today is that I am starting a new show called Walking Miracles. And I want you all to stay tuned, because this is a show that's going to be about your everyday people, you, me, people who you see, your Aunt Sally, who when you see her, she just has such a great aura that you can't even imagine some of the things that she's been through because she's such a great person. But when she tells you her story and where she came from, it's just so encouraging. And so those are the people that I want to feature on my show. Not about me, but just about the things that God has done, giving people a platform to share their testimonies. That's what this show is going to be about. So in 2018, I want you to look forward. As a matter of fact, on January the 15th, look forward to the first show with Walking Miracles with my very own cousin, Lavetta Nicole. I cannot wait for y'all to hear her story because I chose her to be my very first Walking Miracle simply because I was there. I got to see her growth and it was amazing, and she encourages me every single day. When I talk to her sometimes, I can't believe it's the same person. So 2018, Walking Miracles. If you have anybody that you feel like is a walking miracle, anybody who is an inspiration to you, inbox me. Be up in my DMs and let me know because I would love to feature them on this show. It's going to be amazing. It's about us sharing with one another how we're making it through so that we know that we're not alone, because sometimes when you're in that moment or that period of isolation, the devil uses that to implant all those negative thoughts into your head, like, oh yeah, see, I told you it wasn't gonna work out. I told you was a failure. I told you this. And sometimes if you do not have the right people in your corner, that can take a toll on you, a big toll. But I thank God every single day that he sent people into my life to tell me their stories, to give me their testimonies, to pray me through, whether it be in their own personal time or praying with me right here in my living room and really just helping me through that moment. And so I want to give that back to somebody else who may be watching the show or who may be watching me, to let you know that we all struggle and we're all in this together, and we have to start looking at it that way. We're in this together. So Walking Miracles, January the 15th, the first show will be airing. I hope that you all tune in to watch my cousin and I as we have this discussion about life and how you get through it, and that it's okay sometimes when you struggle or you're not where you feel like you should be, but you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So the next time you need a little encouragement or you're looking for those signs and wonders, remember you are that walking miracle. Go take a look in the mirror. Think about some of the things that you've been through, because somebody went through the exact same thing that you went through and they did not make it out. They are not here today, or they're in prison because they reacted. They acted out on whatever happened to them. So remember, walking miracles as we get going on this journey together, that we all have a testimony to share. And I hope and I encourage you in 2018 to share your testimony with somebody else, because you never know who you're helping. So stay tuned. Thank you for listening, and there's more to come. That's only one aspect of things that I'm going to be doing in 2018. So just be on the lookout.
Everybody.